Oh, alrighty. What up? It's me. I have tea. Hold on. I haven't poured any yet. Excellent. I have poured the tea. Beautiful. Sorry, time seemed to have gotten away from me today, but I am here. Also, I think this could probably be like a little louder, right? Am I crazy? It's like a little bit like that. Okay. So we made it to chapter 3. That seems pretty far. I didn't feel like we did that much, but I mean, I guess we did. What, we played it for about 2 hours last time, something like that. So I guess that makes sense. All right. Well, I got tea here. Now this is gonna be pretty vibey. All right. You know your boy's been hitting the old Pinscalibur. We're getting a little loose. What up, wee boy? You here to... We're doing another visual novel. It's been a long time since we've done one. This one, it's like a Gundam era type thing. And we play a man's that was in the Gundam War, but we couldn't go help our squad because we got stuck in it wasn't our fault, but the clamps were engaged and then they wouldn't become unengaged, and we were stuck on board, and we have guilt, and then our girlfriend pulled a bunch of strings, which I guess is like loosely like pretty like illegal, to get us on board. So there's like a romance aspect of it. But also, one of the guys who was in our squad that had to go out and fight calls us a coward, and he's stationed on here too. So there's drama. There's big drama, and all my shooters hate that bitch. You had your first internet argument of the year today. Whoa, let's go. What's it about? This dude was just rage baiting, to be honest. But Gundam is sick, so I'm in. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, let me hit this pen. And I got hot tea. We're gonna be pretty. I'm gonna try to make sure I do voices for everyone. Last time I was a little lazy about it, but hey, you know, we're here. All right, excellent. And I got some tea, some orange pekoe, loose leaf. It's very good. Excellent. Okay, let's get going. So we made it to chapter 3. We just kind of went around, got introduced to everyone. So you haven't met any of the plot. You're just finishing the last of your coffee as a shrill series of electronic pips begins sounding from your wristwatch. Maybe being high and doing this I might be saying some fucking crazy shit, but that's okay. We're having a good time. Without looking to check the time, you turn off the alarm and raise from your seat, knocking back the last of your drink. Once you've stood up, then taking the empty cup back to the food vendor, because we're good like that. It's easy to lose track of time on board a military ship, where the light is kept at a consistent level. So you rely on a series of alarms you programmed. Oh, okay. I thought I was being like we're like the security personnel. We're not like a Gundam pilot because, I don't know, we have like survivor's guilt or something. But, so we're just like security. So I thought there was like an alarm, like securitizing needs to be happening. But apparently no, we just chill like that. I don't have the message word for word, but something along the lines I was complaining about Danadan being too much for a show about children. And he said I was afraid of women looking sexual in media. Again, this show is about middle schoolers. Yeah, gonna tell you serious, or I stopped answering. Yeah, I saw Danadan. I watched it. It's definitely odd. Like, there's something about it that's like, it's a good show. I did enjoy it, but it is like kind of weird, champ. It's a little weird, champ. It's kind of like what is it? What's the Netflix one that's about like puberty? Big Fish or something? Like, it's kind of a funny show, but then it's like no, it's about like middle schoolers and going through puberty and stuff, and it's like, I don't know. I kind of just want to see funny like alien fight, anime fight, right? He couldn't tell if he was serious, so he stopped answering. Oh gosh. It's a little too much of the art is sick, but they push it at least for me. Yeah, the art is cool. I did like it. It's a good show, but I think it would have been better if maybe they leaned a little bit away from the puberty references, personally. I went to my local game shop the other day because so I've been getting into HeroScape, which is pretty pog. And by I've been getting into HeroScape, Bubba's bought in like all the HeroScape shit. He has like everything, so we've been doing like HeroScape like stuff. We were doing some last night. It's fun. He has like all the characters. He's got like a figurine fridge and stuff. It's pretty sick. And but anyways, so I'll go too far. Anyways, table game. Yeah, it's a table game. You get like hexes, and then there's like a bunch. It's kind of like the Fortnite of like Warhammer 40k tabletop, but like Fortnite, because like they do like a bunch of like, it's like Planeswalker type deals where there's like a bunch of different like vibes. Like there's cyborgs and pirates, and this is the re-release. It used to be released a long time ago, but they discontinued it. And back then they had like Revolutionary War figurines, and then there's like Captain America, which was pretty hype. Hey Drew, how's it going? It's good to see ya. But it's pretty hype. But he sent me to the local game store to like pick up some HeroScape figurines, because the local game store is pretty cool. The guy there is a pretty chill dude. Anyways, I go there to get the bag, right? I'm going to get the bag here. I guess I can turn on my hold on, I'll turn on my webcam for this. Hold on. There we go. So I go to the HeroScape mentioned. Yes, I've been getting into HeroScape. Big HeroScape story. This isn't about the HeroScape though. We can talk about HeroScape. We can do that, but I need to finish the interaction. So I go talk to this guy. He owns the local card shop. He he'll sell things as soon as he gets them, even before they're like released and shit. But it's pretty dope. Anyways, I was talking to him, right? And I'm bald now. You know, I don't know if you can tell. I got a haircut. It's kind of slay. Anyways, so I go up there. The fellow bald guy. He's not like a free bald like myself, like a free to choose bald. He's like been forced into the baldness. And I know. Okay, calm down. So we're talking and stuff, and I was talking about like Commander, because I did the Commander tournament recently. I don't know, Weeboy or Drew. I lost by 2 health points. 2 health points. Everyone else was destroyed, and I was 2 health points away from winning out of 40. And it's 4 players with 40 HP. It's crazy. Anyways, I was so close. So close. But, you know, it was a close game, fair game. Ended how it did. Just damn so close. But the guy's talking to me and stuff, and we're talking about Magic, and he's like, he said this is what he told me. He was like, yeah, the new Magic block came out in Innistrad, you know, the samurais and stuff, and there's just not enough of like male white representation. Like, this was gonna be a cool block with some samurais, and you know, it's just like, it's like Wizards of the Coast. Like 90% of your player base is white and Asian. Like, why not? Like, come on, like, just go ahead and like do it. And I was just like dumbfounded. I just didn't know how to respond, because I was like, we're represented enough. like what are you talking about? This is not like, I'm sorry, there weren't enough white guys in your samurai block, but that's crazy. That's a crazy take. That's a bad take. So I was just like, but I don't want to get into it here, because I'm on a quest. You know, this isn't someone I'm trying to impress. So I was just like, yeah, My favorite part of Magic has always been the art. I have a couple of, fucking Prince at home and stuff. That's how I could tell that he was like, oops, and I was like, yeah, I'm not like a racist bald. I'm sorry, but I feel like if I had hair, he wouldn't have mentioned that, like 100%. Like if I came in there with like my old gorgeous hair, my beautiful flowing locks, he would have like probably been intimidated and been like whatever. But I came in there with the bald ass head, and he's like, excellent, finally a conversation with a fellow racist. And I was like, no, oh my gosh. But yeah, so that was my wild in-person interaction, and I was just like, I was like, bro, like, what about me? What about me made you think I wanted to talk about that, or I shared your? Honestly, I'm okay if white people don't get represented ever again. Hey, I'll say it. I was like, I feel represented enough as it is, you know. We need no more white representation. Good enough for me, man. I'm not even worried about it. Oh my gosh, dude. It was crazy. And I was like, I'm in the nerd store. You're supposed to be different. You're supposed to be better. Like, I'm loosely affiliated with you people. God damn. Anyways, yeah, no. But we've been doing HeroScape, which has been Pog. And we'll probably go do the, he's gonna have a tournament. That's the second Saturdays every month. So I'm probably gonna be doing that. Anyways, we should probably like continue on the. We've made it like 2 paragraphs into this damn game. I mean, it's okay if it takes forever, man. You know, we're chilling, we're having a conversation. What are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? But it's fucked up, man. I don't want people to talk to me about that shit, because oh my god, it's just insane. I don't know, it's such a crazy take. And it's just like, what have you, like, you need help. Like, someone needs to help you. Alright, let's see here. You know what this one means. Your shift is due to start in a few minutes, giving you time to finish whatever you may be doing. You place the cup back into the vendor, where the machine latches onto it, and then retracts it into a space that is quickly sealed by a sliding panel. As the sound of muffled whirring begins, you turn back to face the empty mess hall. Okay, so this is our voice. This is me, so I should just be me, right? So that's okay. This isn't weird, by the way. It's just me being natural and beautiful, alright? Time to carry out the day's security checks. No, hold on. Time to carry out the day's security checks, then. Let's see. I need to stop by fire control, the hangar, and engineering, and check that everything's going as it should. So we need to go to hangar, fire control, engineering. Alright, easy enough. I mean, why the fuck would you say that to a stranger in the first place? I know, right? Like, I've seen him, like, that was the first actual conversation we've had. Like, I've been in there to buy things, and I've been there, like, Bubba, like, chatted with him a little bit, but yeah, no, first time, like, actually having a conversation with me, and we're just like, he's like, damn, he looked at me, he's like, this guy looks like he feels like he doesn't get represented enough too. And it's like, what? No. Man read the room so wrong. I'm in Texas, and you'd be surprised how comfortable people... Dude, yeah. No, people get really comfortable saying insane stuff. Shit different up north, I guess. Is it not like that over where you're at, wee boy? You like you never like talking to like the pawn shop guy, and he starts like going off about some fucking shit, you know what I mean? I feel like that's like 1 out of 8 conversations I have with a new person here. Actually, probably 1 out of 5, I'm gonna be honest. I think that's probably like a better number. Okay, let's go on to the next thing. Hold on. Hash pour tea. Okay, so let's go ahead and move. Well, hold on. We'll do it this way. This way is kind of easier. So we can go to, so we need to go to, we'll go from right to left. So engineering first. Lieutenant Faye Holiday, entering main engineering. You declare to the cavernous expanse of machinery and access ways that make up the engineering section. You've been instructed to announce your arrival by the chief, and since the last time you didn't, she'd nearly dropped a filtration unit on you to prove a point, you made sure not to forget. Okay, we get there. Access always clear, no visible detritus, nothing seems to be malfunctioning. You stop midway through your visual checks. And no one's throwing heavy machinery off the higher levels to teach me a lesson in proper conduct. Doesn't take long for you to finish your daily checklist. The chief runs such a tight ship that you don't really expect anything less. Now that you think about it, though, she hasn't given you your daily grilling about how insulting it is that you think these daily checks are necessary in the first place. Chief, you here? Okay, and then the chief we gave Scottish accent, so we'll have to remember that. 25% for me. That seems about a reliable number, too. Drew. I think where I live, I interact with white people significantly less. That sounds so nice. God, that sounds like paradise. Dude, there's too many damn white people around here. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. So no one has hit me with some like shit like that before. Really? God, that sounds so nice. God, I kind of want. I wouldn't mind moving, but I got a lot of friends here and shit. And they're so hard to find around here. Fuck, man. I should probably do that too. True. Really don't even know Texas people split. I would assume mean shit. Yeah, I don't know that. Anyways. Oh, wait, hold on. Up here, Lieutenant. It's a little more Russian than probably should have been. Chief, are you around? Damn it, Lieutenant, I'm up here. That's bad. I'm doing well. That's weird. It's not like the chief to not be at her assigned duty station. I'll have to tell the cat. Damn it, Lieutenant, I'm up here. Look up, you idiot. Looking up, you see the chief engineer leaning dangerously across the safety rail of a walkway. A few levels above you. Behind her is a mass of cabling that's pouring out of an open panel above her. Oh, Chief, good morning. Good morning yourself. I've been calling back to you this whole time. You forget to clean out your ears or something? Sorry, Chief, it's pretty loud in here. Nothing in here's running above a safe decibel limit, and if you tell me otherwise, I'll come down there and recalibrate your ears. I'm doing bad. I think I smoked too much weed. Fuck. Hubba. Yeah, this is a muscle mommy. This is a muscle mother right here. And she runs a tight ship and is very knowledgeable about engines, and for some reason has a giant scar. You quickly mentally calculate the time it would take her to get down to where you are and the time you'd need to get out of engineering. Although you fancy your chances, you wouldn't bet money or your ears on it. Must be me then. Anyways, I'm just filling out the daily report, Chief. What's going on up there? One of those clowns at the colony dock who took part in the maintenance process must have done something stupid to the long-range communication system. For the past 12 hours, we've been picking up huge amounts of feedback. They must have made a bad connection, but I can't find it in all this shoddy wiring. Are you sure there's nothing out here that could be sending a signal? A broadcast from the O'Brien, one of our reconnaissance satellites? No chance. This feedback is way too intense. Even a standard broadcast shouldn't produce this much noise. It's really crazy because Won't be surprised if white was the minority in Texas. Yeah, I mean, probably. Right? I would imagine so. But if she could produce silk and eat clothes, I'd be drooling right now. This is a reference to is this this is moth women, I think. And not I think it was or slugs also known for this. She has the damn agate scar on her shoulder. You are a sexy lady, Austin. Oh, thank you. Austin made dress stream. I set goals for it, and then whenever we meet them, no one calls me out on it. So we've just been like, I just kind of like coast, you know, as far as the made dress streams go. The thing I love about my channel and everything that goes on here is I really just kind of exist with no consequences for any of my actions, and it's a beautiful thing. What's the goal? I think one was like 50 subs, I think was the goal, and I think we did we got really fucking close during my birthday. If not, we hit it, but no one said anything, and no one remembered the goal, so I was off scot-free. And now it's the statutes of limitations have expired, so I can talk about it freely without worrying about my debt. Bro, the Spider-Woman and Wukong are top tier. I did, for my commander deck, I did Shelob, and I had the Shelob art from Shadow of War when she's fucking hot as shit, dog. I'd let her eat my world tree, if you know what I mean. About my thick fucking... yeah. Anyways. No chance, this feedback is way too intense. Even a standard broadcast shouldn't produce this much noise. Unless maybe they calibrated the long-range system on the shortwave bands. In that case, the sensitivity would be off, so it would... Chief? Huh? Oh yeah, like I was saying, there's nothing around here that should be kicking out a signal with this kind of capacity. It's like it's picking up something from an amplitude and frequency 10 times higher than our standard equipment. Well, this isn't fucking, like, are we not... I'm a little worried about this. Alright? We're a protagonist in some sort of story, and there's, like, this sounds like maybe it's something we should look into further. Because if this is, like... What if this is what's happening, right? I mean, like, this seems like narrative, you know, like a damn setup here. Anyways... Which could be the result of a processor loop. Maybe I should check out the internal conversion driver next. Okay, well in that case, Chief, I'm going to let the captain know, okay? Huh? I'll put that in my report for the captain, alright? Oh yeah, sure. I was going to let her know when I'd fixed it, but these dolts have done a real number on it, so it's going to be longer than I thought. Alright, well, thanks for the heads up. Okay, cool. So next, we need to go to, what was the other places? Not the armory, not the sick bay, not the airlock, not the bridge. Gotcha. Okay, crew quarters, no. So fire control, I remember fire control. We'll do fire control. Google search. Oh man, you are on to something. The Spider-Woman and Wukong are top tier. I still need to play Wukong at some point. Did you hear Warner Brothers shut down Monolith, made Shadow of War, canceled Wonder Woman, and said they weren't going to release the patent for the Nemesis system? What the fuck? Dude, fuck these motherfuckers. What the hell? Man, you can't have fucking shit out here, man. You can't have fucking shit out here. Oh my gosh. I do, I remember Kay showed me this one anime. I don't know which one it was. I don't remember what it's called. but it was like one of those harem animes, and she's like, look at this, because she really liked the harpy chick, because it was like this guy who has to like, there's like a bunch of women monsters, but the spider lady in that anime was hot as hell. I remember that shit. I was like 27 when I fucking watched that, but I was like, this is a core memory. Anyways, Monster Monsoon, easy. Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah, because there was a harpy chick, there was like a Medusa lady, there's like a slime lady, there's a spider lady, the centaur lady, right? Yeah, that was a good anime. I mean, you know, morally degenerate, but you know, that's never stopped me. Monsume. I watched that start to finish. Yeah, I think I watched it all. They're called Lemias, and Snake Someone Need to Be Real. The snake one was hot too. They were all pretty hot. I think I remember liking them all. I didn't like the harpy lady. And I think there was something about the slime girl that was off-putting. But I like the rest of them. I remember that. Okay, let's see. Okay. You still feel a bit awkward checking on fire control as part of the security report. Although Dylan is always friendly enough, can't help but feel like you're intruding on his personal sanctuary. It doesn't help that his headphones are so big that short of shaking them, it's hard to get his attention. There is one person in here that I think is pretty hot. And I'll make sure to point them out if it comes up. I don't know. So we have a girlfriend. That's part of the lore in this. So I don't think we can like romance anyone other than our already established girlfriend. But she's pretty cool. I mean, it's fine. She doesn't like, she's not like, it'd be cooler if she was like holding a knife and like had like eyeshadow or something. I think that would be better for me, but you know, what are you gonna do? Centaur Lady's peak. I did really like the Centaur Lady. I think Spider Lady was my favorite though, for sure. You ain't from New York if you haven't tried fried horse pussy. That is my brother in Christ. That's crazy. That's too much. I just like, it's, oh my gosh. I want a churro. I would like a churro, please, instead. God damn it. No, now it's been forged into eternity. Oh my gosh. Damn, we're at 163. People, you know, that's a lot. I've said a lot of fucking insane shit on this. Like, there should be so many more quotes. Like, that's another thing about, like, I live with no repercussions of any of my actions. Cookie in hell. Anyways, okay, it doesn't help that his headphones are so big that short of shake. Okay, yeah, we good. Well, here we go. Look at this guy. This guy's like a fucking classic dude. He likes to rock out and he shoots the guns. Okay, what he's gonna be like should we give him like a gravelly voice? Would that be insane of me to do? You Captain Bitch. True. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is out. I've been thinking about getting it and playing it through, but I don't know. The first one was a bunch of fun. I think I just remember the gambling the mostly. Is the thing. You Captain Bitch like is pretty good. That's a good. I need to bring that back. I need to use that more. I'll try to sneak that in and see if it feels good. So Dylan, morning Lieutenant. How's it going? Oh, hey Dylan, everything all right? I thought you'd be listening to your music. The main character in this does just feel like a dad energy. It was so much dad like communication, I feel like. Been so on the fence about getting it, especially with Monster Hunter Wilds coming out in 2 days. Yeah, Monster Hunter. I do like Monster Hunter, but I don't like. Here's the thing about it is like, I don't like it as much as everyone else likes it. Like you know, there's like some people who are obsessed with Monster Hunter, which is valid. It's a good game. It's a good game, but I'm afraid to play it because I feel like that I'm just not like, you know, people are gonna come in, they'll be like, I think you have the wrong element for fighting this Hydrax lightning variant. So you should pretty much get that figured out. But I do really like the Gun Lance. The Gun Lance was my favorite. Yeah, I killed the bot. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate that. So I do kind of want to get it because it is a fun game. I remember I played a lot of the I forget which one, but I don't know if I want to stream it. I feel like I'm gonna get made fun of. That's why you gotta get the right squad, boss man. True. You would 100% get those people, yeah. Because there's people that like fucking like are insane about Monster Hunter. We run big sword, no hate here. Yeah, Gun Lance is big. I remember I liked the insect glaive too, but the insect glaive's like a lot of work. Gun Lance is really funny because you stab them and then shoot them, and it feels very, very fun. This one is more like Monster Hunter World. I think that's the one I watched or played. I think it was Monster Hunter World I played. Okay, hold on. Let's you're a pretty punctual guy, Lieutenant. So far you've come by here in the exact same time every shift. All I had to do was find which albums would last until just before you got here. And now I don't need to get interrupted mid-jam. This is me core. Like I would do this. I very often measure time in like how many songs. So like 15 minutes is like 4 to like 3 to 4 songs, right? Big Hammer's dope too. I did see the dual blades looked kind of fun too. It was like Attack on Titan shit, which is kind of dope. I don't know, it looks cool. I might get it. But there's also Kingdom Come Deliverance out as well, and I kind of want to get that. And I never finished. Like, look, dude, I've been getting burned on $60 games lately. Because, like, Stalker came out, and I was, like, excited for it, and then I played it, and I was like, this is fucking not good. And then I was like, I think I even paid the $100 version for that. And then, like, other one of that is, like, the Silent Hill 2 remake. I was playing it, and I don't know, I just didn't finish it. Like, it's a good enough game, but it's like, I played the PS2 version recently, and I was like, I kind of know what happens, you know? And it's like, this is like Resident Evil, but worse. I don't know if that's a hot take. That might be a hot take, but I just, that's how I feel, you know? That's how it felt. And then you know, and then Space Marine 2, which I don't regret that purchase. It was a super fun game, but like it didn't really like. Helldivers is just kind of better. It was a good game. I don't think I regret spending, but that's like been like the full price games I've been buying lately, and I'm kind of burned on them. It's like, damn, what if I buy fucking Monster Hunter Worlds and I start playing it and I'm like, this shit's for nerds or some shit? Like, what happens? I'm scared. I paid $15 for this Soul the Gundog because I was like, a visual novel's gonna be a good time, right? and this one was like kind of Gundam themed, and I just got done watching like Evangelion, so I was like, this is a good vibe, right? I don't know. I feel like you would have more fun with Kingdom Come, to be honest. I did like the first one. I don't know. It's just so nice to just like hit the old Pendulum and just play fucking Helldivers though. Which I got my taxes coming back, and I know I haven't been streaming as much, but because I can't stream and like play a lot of these games at the same time. But with my taxes coming back, I'm getting like $1,000 back, and I'm gonna put some of that money towards getting a new GPU. So we'll be full up. We'll be like fucking hard hogging it. All right, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best time. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best streams you've ever seen. I'm gonna play blazed out, listening to music, ignoring chat, not talking to chat at all. I'll be just completely and 100% locked into my Helldivers game, but it's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna look so beautiful. You're gonna love it all. You can also play Spider-Man 2, you know? Oh, true! Drew did get me Spider-Man 2. I don't know if you guys know this, but my uncle works at PlayStation. So it's kind of dope and shit, and I can get you banned if you auto-lock DPS in Marvel Rivals. Don't fuck with me. I got shooters and they're in PlayStation. Pan's going crazy right now. That's what I'm saying. Okay, hold on. Let's make some progress here. We haven't even made it out of fire control. We're really bad at our job. This report's gonna be so late. It's not, we're gonna have to circle. There's gonna be just like 3 circle back like emails in my inbox right now, and I'm too scared to open them. All right, Dylan. All I had to do was find which. Oh, right. This is like so me. I like to measure time in song lengths. I think this is a based thing. This is based mentality. That's pretty impressive. Aren't you going to get bored of listening to the same albums every morning, though? Oh my God. Why am I as the protagonist forced to live in this cringy like fucking Shrek body of a greasy dad? A greasy divorced dad who just is trying to understand like what's going on in the world. Why am I like this? This is music, man. Fucking get cool. Like what the hell? You don't get bored of listening to music. I mean you can, but oh my gosh. Nah, don't worry about it. I figured out about 15 different album combinations, and that's not including changing the order of play. So I'm good for this mission. Speaking of the mission, you know the drill. Anything unusual? Nothing at all, Lieutenant. Not even a scrap of debris. I've been keeping an eye on the long-range targeting systems, too. We've had a blip, but the energy readings match the O'Brien, which makes sense. Yeah, I thought so. We're so deep in Jupiter's backyard that I don't think we'll be seeing anything at all aside from the O'Brien. Pausing for a moment as you idly shift your focus from one screen to another. A flicker on one screen catches your attention. What was that? Sir? This screen here, it just flickered. What do the readings say? Oh, that's a long-range targeting system. It's fed with data from the long-range communication system, which has been on the fritz recently. Chief's been working on it, trying to figure out where all the feedback's coming from. That's an insane voice that I've given this man. Insane voice. Unhinged. Crazy. Goblin-like voice, even. Huh. Chief mentioned she was having issues. I didn't know it impacted targeting. That's kind of the thing you should be filling me in on, I guess. Gunner Driss. If our targeting systems aren't operating properly, then I'll need to make sure the captain knows. My bad, sir. Since Chief said she was on the case, I figured it was all in hand. Well, let me know next time. That's it, though. Nothing else? Nothing at all. All right, keep it up, Gunner D's. Nuts. Yes, sir. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Man, I saw that, like, Jerma started playing Hardcore WoW, and I watched the stuff, and I was like, damn, I kind of want to play Hardcore WoW. I still have that level 20 warrior, that level 20 like 3 warrior blacksmith. We could try to hit 40 if we wanted to. I don't know. If your mom said it was okay. My mom said it was fine. Could be good. Could be fun. I'd be giving Blizzard money, which I'm not crazy about though. Playing the next Fest demos yet? Oh, I haven't done any of them. Yeah. Love the Germ. Germa's so funny. Germa's great. I love Germa. He's a good one. He's a good one. My boys have been getting into WoW recently. I remember, yeah, my little brother Bodhi tried to get me to get on there, and I was like, oh my gosh. But I mean the WoW streams were. Remember the WoW streams when we were doing the challenge to do Dead Mines? They were pretty good, right? I love WoW, but I can't do it again. Yeah, Drew, you like that? I remember. Yeah, that when I did the WoW streams and stuff, if I recall correctly, you kind of almost ruined everything along with Shane. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we actually were able to do it. That shit was crazy. That was pretty hype. I was pretty fucking died the day before. I know, right? This shit's, hey. Hardcore WoW is not for the faint of heart. I'm drawing Penscalibur. Shane, wasn't he like level 9, or was it you that was level 9? He was also low level. I remember dude, the deaths, oh my gosh. Hardcore WoW, hey listen, Hardcore WoW, if anything, it's good content. You know what I mean? It is good. Oh my gosh. Anyways, God, I'm so fucking high right now. All right. Were we supposed to go to the hangar? Hold on. I think there's a... Hold on. I think there's... Isn't this the... Oh, yeah, hangar. Okay. Hangar time. Let's see who we're gonna meet. All right, the hangar. Let's see. Although you take the first few stairs normally, by the time you reach the hangar entrance, you're skipping almost every step. Gliding through the door onto the catwalk, you grab the railing and heave yourself over to it. As it continues to float lazily through the wide open space of the hangar, you start your visual checks. Yeah, so in the hangar there's like low gravity. That's like something that's been established. Also, I remember us letting that kill stealer get mobbed. That is true. Listen, you know, Hardcore WoW shows us the best and worst in humanity, you know? Sometimes you go and you save someone, and other times you just watch them get torn apart by fucking gnolls and drug through the streets. And at the end of the day, you think back on it and you think, wow, I've strayed so far from the light. Will I ever see it again? And that's what you play for. That's what you're looking for. That's what you want. You know what I mean? Well, in general, I'll never forget those coffins. Hey, you know, people talking shit. They don't know how crafty fake can be. All right, they don't know who they're fucking with. All right, I'm crazy. I'm nuts. All right, and when I go for revenge, it ain't gonna be fair. I ain't gonna deliver a monologue. You're just gonna wake up dead one day. All right, it's fucked up. I'm crazy. I'm nuts. I'm some sort of monster of a man. I'm going insane right now. I'm shaking. I'm vibrating violently with power. Terrifying power. My aura's off the charts. Oh, I'm sleeping on a fight. That's what I'm saying. They sleeping on me because I'm in their mattress with like so many knives. I have so many knives. I'm like a London citizen with how many knives I have. And I'm just gonna be, there's just be a whole bunch of knives that shoot out of the mattress while you're in deep, as soon as you enter REM sleep. As soon as you enter REM sleep, it's going crazy. I'm fucking exploding out of that mattress, alright? What the fuck's going on? What am I talking? I'm going nuts. I'm going crazy. Man. I get crazy when I turn the face cam off. What the fuck? The mask's on. I am free from all ties to this mortal world. Baxter, pay over to every coffin in a dungeon, spawning like 50 zombies, feign death, wiping us all because one of us was talking shit. Yep. Yep. And I'd do it again. I'd do it again. I'd do it in front of your old family. I'd make them watch. This is God. I was doing God's work, okay? I'm a servant of the Lord Almighty, here to spread his gospel of vengeance, all right? I was blameless in the whole thing. Okay? Pope Francis fucking floated into my room inside his bulletproof glass box and said, "Yo, dog, slide on the ops. Show 'em what up. Drop a diss track. Jack your whole shit later. Like, what's up?" And then, like, fucking floated off. And, like, went to do, like, a Vegas showing or something. In front of the family vlog. Oh, gosh. Sounds deserved. It was deserved. It was so deserved. Anyways. Yeah, so we're in zero gravity. We're checking on the hailing. Walkway's clear. Access points marked. Munitions stowed. All the equipment supplies seem to be where they should be. Carefully shift your weight to one side of your body, causing you to begin to spinning slowly. As you rotate, the glare from the hangar lights reflects off an armored frame's camera lens, almost as if it was watching you. Quickly dismissing the thought, you turn your attention back to your duties. Just never gonna finish this game. We're finishing the game. Maybe not today, but we will finish it. I mean, do you remember how long Tokyo Dark took us? When I was playing Tokyo Dark with Kaso? Ooh, or the, oh my gosh, was anyone around for the fucking, oh, what was it? Aviary Attorney? That shit was fucking hype. Aviary Attorney was like peak. It was so peak. Oh my gosh. Oh, did I ever put that up on YouTube? I don't think so. I don't think we ever YouTubed that. We should have YouTubed it. Oh, that shit was gold. Absolute gold. Maybe I should get, okay, well, maybe not this one. Maybe the next visual novel we'll do. Maybe we get Kaso in on it. We'll do like every Friday night or something. We'll do some we'll do another visual novel. The Letter was good too. The Letter was also good. I almost got the best ending. Almost. Very closely. And you see to play Ace Attorney. It's on my wish list. I do want to play the Ace Attorney games. I've never played any of them, so that would be a good one to do, I think. Also the Persona game. There's a lot of games I do want to play. Anyways, eventually you arrive at the other end of the hangar, where you plant your feet on the thick steel of the main door. That's it right there. That's the main door. From this angle, you can take in everything that you may have missed, including Dalton, who you can see amongst the storage units. His attention fixed instantly on the collection of parts, intently on the collection of parts in front of him. Cadet Dalton, attention! Oh. And then his voice. Okay, hold on. Quick, keep chatting to distract him. Stop! No! It's like the Akira meme. The Akira, leave me alone! Chat, just chat. It's the flashback. The flash goes up, right? And it's Akira. And he's like, and then the flash goes up, and it just says like, moth woman, and then it just has like tickle bitties, and he's like, leave me alone. That's what's happening. Me in the chat right now. This is for sure a trap, right? 5 seconds later it dies. Hey, that is true. That is true. That's a new one. The junior engineer suddenly snaps to attention. The second he hears your call, inadvertently launching the pair of pliers he was holding out onto the open space of the hangar. Without gravity to stop them, they continue to sail through the air. At ease, cadet. You time your launch from the door exactly to allow yourself to grab the pliers as you float over to the startled cadet. Fuck, we're cool. God damn. I planned that shit. I planned that shit. Man. Oh, gosh. Gonna make that? Oh, gosh. Quote 163, you ain't from New York if you ain't trying fried horse pussy. God damn it. Oh my gosh. Imagine someone's new to the stream. Someone's like, oh wow, look at this charming, handsome man play these things. Wow, he's so intelligent and stuff. And then quote number 163 pops up, right? And then I have to explain myself. I have to defend you animals. Right? How am I gonna look good doing that? if this is what's happening, right? If this is what's happening. How's it gonna look on me, right? Anyways, we just attach that statement. Be lucky I don't curse you with information. Oh gosh, yeah. Information is anything, by the way. Everything is information, right? Any information is intel, right? All information is knowledge, I think is what I'm actually trying to say here, which is cursed. So like Sonic's stinky feet, right, with his dogs out. That is knowledge. That is by definition knowledge still. If no one experienced a fist of discomfort, they haven't been to Kansas yet. Oh my gosh. Arcade Spirits! That was a good game. I remember that one. That was another visual novel. I'll explain that one then. Listen, I'm not explaining shit. Firstly. Alright? Secondly, Sonic Feet mention. It's knowledge. Sonic Feet mention. All right, everyone calm down. Okay, we're listen. All right, I got tea here. I got tea in my hand. All right, we got the Pendulum making an appearance. Okay, and we're experiencing a visual novel about Gundams and space. Okay, this is not the place where we should be talking about fists of discomfort or Sonic. His feet stinky and out. Regardless, is not something we need to be focused on. All right, we should be focused on the mysteries, right? Listen, we've learned that there's feedback. There's feedback in space, and the long range targeting is having blips. And then you have this kid who's like, we just caught those fucking pliers, man. We're cool as hell. All right. Composed and classy. I'm locked in. Thank you. Yes. Right, so we get the pliers. I believe these are yours, cadet. Okay, we're hot. Sir, thank you. That was I didn't realize you were. Relax, Dalton. I'm just doing my rounds. I'm not here to check up on you. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. Is there anything I can help you with? Just the usual. Everything okay in here? You haven't noticed any mechanical failures? Everything working how it should? Any suspicious activity? Nothing to report, sir. I've just been working on my project. Ever since Lieutenant Commander Quinn assigned Ensign Cruz to the filter cleaning, it's given me a bit extra time to finish things up. Oh yeah? That's your high-density foam that sets rock hard, right? How's that going? What are we talking about? What's happening? What is it? What is going on here? That's right. It's good. It's good. I'm hoping to get the chance to test it soon. These containers are full of the compound. I'm just about to try transferring it to some empty training rounds, you know, the ones normally filled with paint. The ones that the armored frame pilots use in practice combat to show when they've hit each other. The compound's stored under pressure, where it remains a liquid. When removed from that pressure, it expands quickly. With a rapid expansion, it sets. If I've got this right, we can test it by firing the practice rounds at dummy targets. When the casing is destroyed, the compound should activate. I've mixed it up. Good news. Well, if there's anything I need to know, I'll head out. Let me know if anything's out of place. Yes, sir, I will. Although, I was wondering... What's up, Cadet? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. If you're sure, Cadet. Alright, that's all the routine checks carried out. Time to report to the captain. Alright, so now we get a report to the captain. She's pretty anime. I think you guys are gonna like her. Okay, over here. I've completed the security report for today. Should I go up and give it to the captain, or should I take another look around in case I missed anything? Wait, that's right. Maybe we missed something. Hold on. Let's think about it. Okay, so let's take a little bit of initiative here. All right. So. Weird feedback. Where could we go to get some ideas on some weird feedback, huh? Maybe we should talk to Cassandra, our girlfriend. Love to see women in the STEM girl boss. They are. She's got like. Let's see. Let's see, she said her passcode was our anniversary, which is the 2nd of November, so that'll be 0. Punch in the 4-digit passcode, access granted. Step into Xander's corner, being careful not to trip on any errant clothing. Surprise! You announced to an empty room. Huh. Didn't think Cassie was on duty right now. Oh, well, I guess we shouldn't. Okay. So she's not here. Maybe airlock? Maybe she's in the airlock? There's no one here right now. Actually, hold on. What about... Turn over the airlock. Okay. Let's view the stars. Oh, what am I seeing the same stars every time? It's kind of hard to tell. Okay. Okay. Well, I thought maybe if there is something out there, maybe we'd see it, but I guess not. I don't know where she would be. I mean, I don't think the sick bay is really gonna have anything to say for us. I don't know where else I could go. I guess that would be the. I guess we'll go talk to the sick bay guy. Ah, Lieutenant. What sort of voice are we thinking for this guy, huh? Like maybe like an Eeyore, depressed man, mixed with like Adeptus Mechanicus. When I first discovered the weakness of my own flesh, I decided that, like, is this good? I think this might be a little, that will be fine. Oh, Lieutenant Holiday, how can I help you? No thank you, Doctor. I'm just stopping by. For what purpose? If I can't help you, then I would have to assume you're here for some other alternative purpose. Do you intend to make small talk? No, I don't really come here to To pick up more nutritional shakes for our Miss Quinn. No. On the captain's orders. No, look, as part of your routine checks. Yes, yes. Just doing routine checks. Checking on you. Everything okay here, Doctor? Yes. Don't let me keep you, Lieutenant. You're clearly very busy. Great, thanks. I'll just be carry on with my rounds then. Okay, well, that was actually kind of horrible. I'm upset I decided to do that. Let's check the armory. Yeah, there's nothing here. I didn't think there was gonna be anything here. Yeah, I like that. Excellent, excellent. I wonder what else. Yeah, I don't know where Cassandra would be. Maybe back in the mess hall? Buy a chocolate bar. We'll need that. Okay, excellent. That'll be good. Cassandra likes those. I remember that. Okay, I guess we're good. Time to report to the captain. All right then. No sense of delaying. Seeing Captain Bartermuse. Lieutenant Faye Holiday entering the bridge. You declare, stepping from the elevator and throwing a salute. Looking around the room, you see Vanessa, who remains focused at her station, not paying you the slightest bit of attention, and Cassie, who stands from her station and comes over to you, a wide smile on her face. As you remain at attention, you notice that the captain's chair is empty. Cassandra, okay. At ease, Lieutenant. Captain Bartermuse isn't with us. So I'm in charge of you today. This is our girlfriend, by the way. A small tut comes from Vanessa. If Cassie heard it, she doesn't show it. Oh, is that right? I've come to make my report. That's right. Dr. Rosem advised me that she'd suddenly taken ill. Vanessa makes another louder tutting noise. Cassie pauses for a split second, but quickly carries on. So he's ordered her. He's ordered her to quarters from for some bed rest. So he's ordered her to quarters for some bed rest. Okay. We're due to enter a communications range with the O'Brien any moment now. From there, it's just a matter of coordinating our patrol paths. Nothing I can't handle. Vanessa. Okay, this is okay, so this is hot girl. Oh, should we do Valley Girl for her? A little Valley Girl? Ahem. Uh-oh. Drama. Right, the security port, Lieutenant? Oh yeah, of course. You clear your throat, feeling a bit awkward. Although you'd been on the ship together for the past few days, you mainly seen each other between shifts where rank didn't really mean much. Cassie acting seriously didn't really seem like Cassie at all. Security report for April 23rd, PC 214. No breaches or hazards to report, ma'am. No sign of immediate threats or security risks to the ship herself. All shipboard operations proceeding as expected with little likelihood of disruption. Nothing. Well, the chief has run into some feedback issues in the long-range communication systems, which is impacting the visuals on the long-range targeting system. It doesn't seem to be enough to stop normal operations, though, and they're in the process of isolating the problem area to start repairs. But that's about it. Business as usual. Here's my written report. You reach into your jacket pocket and take hold of the written copy of your morning report, as well as the completed checklist. At the same time, you suddenly shift the chocolate bar underneath the pad of paper and holding onto both of them out to present them to Cassie, the silent voice obscured by the documents. Look at that. You see that? You see that? That's because I'm a thoughtful boyfriend. Yeah? Did you see that coming? You see that? Remember when I pulled that move earlier? I was like, this is gonna be a helpful tool for us later. Look at that. Right away. Correct assignment. All right. I'm winning. I'm winning over here. Is anyone keeping track of how winning I am? Hold on, I need to pour some more tea down here. The king needs more tea. See, I have elegant hobbies and elegant tastes for an elegant man such as myself. You ever seen a man stroke himself this hard before? Hey. First time for everything. Am I fucking right? Am I right, dog? I think this is the right thing. Maybe this is a wrong thing to do. Uh-oh. What if HR gets involved? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Actually, no. We're fucking cooked. We're so cooked. It's over. We've done something horrible. Oh, my gosh. We're gonna have to start all over. We're gonna need a new run. A fully new run. Alright, I'm hitting the Benjamin again. Anyways, let's see how this goes. Thank you, Lieutenant. Taking both of you, taking both of you, Cassie, taking both off you. Okay, we get there. Sorry, we get there. Cassie quickly realizes there's something in addition to the report and spots the chocolate bar underneath. Oh, look at that achievement. Give Cassandra a chocolate bar. Hold on. How many? Only 29% of players. Hey, that's top 30's a B, right? Or C. Sorry. I'll use my fingers for a second. All right. Well, Lieutenant Holiday, looks like you're continuing to perform above and beyond. Tell me, though, do you have any experience with the standard communications array? You pause for a moment, unsure what Cassie is getting at. Everyone in the JFCF has at least rudimentary knowledge of how to work a ship's communications array. Yes, ma'am. I've had the necessary training to operate the comm system aboard any JCF vessel. Great! Since Captain Bartomuse is ill, Vanessa and I are both pulling double shifts to make sure there's cover on the bridge. It'll just be me on the night shift tonight. You won't mind helping me out by manning some positions? Oh shit. Chat, we're getting laid. This is fucking monumental. It's monumental. Look at that. You see that shit? There's my masterclass, okay? I don't even got a Patreon you gotta subscribe to, okay? That's how you get laid. Go to a vending machine, get chocolate bar, sneak chocolate bar to your coworker that's already your girlfriend. Step 5, get laid. All right, we're going huge. Vanessa, ahem. That was fucking wild how I said that. As Cassie turns away from with the documents in hand, she glances across to a display screen showing the time. Vanessa, have we heard anything from the O'Brien? We're beyond the scheduled meetup window. Are we picking them up on sensors? There's nothing on the sensors, Lieutenant Commander. Not that this interference is making things easy. I'll try scanning on different frequency bands in case the O'Brien is having the same issue. Vanessa begins to flip switches and twist dials. Vanessa kind of bad too, I'm gonna be honest. Filling the quietness of the bridge with a series of noises that range from annoying buzzes to painfully shrill screeches. After a few moments, a communication window on the main screen illuminates and a slightly distorted voice speaks. Oh, well, okay, we gotta do this guy. This guy looks like a serial killer. O'Brien. Okay, so O'Brien, so maybe like an I don't do a good Irish accent. I could do another Scottish one. I'll try Irish. Okay, like that's a stereotypical. Wait, was it? It's fuck. I don't know if I can do Irish. I can do like a Cockney maybe. Going up the apples and pears. Going up the apples. Hello. Open up the apples and pears. You think, bruv? Bruv, you think? Do you read? We're at the rendezvous area. And we have a mission update. Please acknowledge. Acknowledge. I repeat, this is Lieutenant Basher of JFS O'Brien. JFS Gundog, do you read? I'm not really getting into that. That's not really working out. Hate the Irish. Damn, man. What do the Irish do to you? They just like their whiskey. It's really funny if you go to Ireland and you go to like the inventions, they invent whiskey and then nothing for like 300 years. It's very humorous. We're at the rendezvous area. Have a mission update. Please acknowledge. Lieutenant Basher from the O'Brien, relatively clear on the communication window. Cassandra hastily grabs a microphone. Roger that, JFS O'Brien. This is Lieutenant Commander Quinn from the JFS Gundog. We're picking up your signal and have arrived at the rendezvous area. Please transmit your precise coordinates over. We read you. That sweet voice you got there, Gundog. I'm transmitting the coordinates and mission update files now. It's a good to finally... Sandra. Lieutenant Bashir, do you read? Vanessa, are you still getting a signal from the... The comms are being overloaded. Oh, the comms are being overloaded. There's a powerful signal coming in on all bands, and it's... My grandfather says it's genetic. Damn. Bad news for me too, then. I got some whiskey laying around here. We could get fucking wild in this visual novel. We could go crazy. We could shit with a whole bed. We could shit it all. No repercussions on this channel. We've already established that. Oh no. What the hell just happened? Is everyone okay? Commander Quinn. Commander Quinn? Cassie. Oh. She's being telekinetically zorped. She's being zorped. She's receiving the 5G's getting her. Oh no. Do that again. I'll just start horking it crazy style. Man, crazy bread's just normal bread to me, man. You wouldn't get it. Even before your eyes adjust to the minimal lighting of the bridge, you kneel down and reach out into the darkness, trying to find where Cassie has collapsed on the deck. You search blindly for a few seconds until your hand meets her shoulder and you move towards her. Cassie! Hey, Cassie! Say something, Cassie! Nah. Hang in there, Cassie. Lieutenant Lord, call sickbay and get the doctor up here right now. I can't. Why not? The ship's entire system has been knocked offline. Even the emergency backup systems, it's all offline. We don't have time for this. Get it back online. You rise quickly and dash over to the elevator, slamming your hand to the call button. I'm going to take Cassie down to the sick bay. You can, aside from your voice, the whole room remains totally silent. Most conspicuously absent, though, is the whirring of the elevator that would take you directly to sickbay. You rapidly press the call button in frustration. Idiot, what part of offline do you not understand? Okay, well, fuck. Damn, Chad, she kind of fucking mean, right? Wee boy, Drew, hello? She kind of fucking mean, though, right? But it's like, you know, it's kind of cool. Maybe? I don't know. Anyways. Quinn's not going anywhere until at least the backup systems are online. But that can't be done from the bridge. What do you mean? How do we get them back online? It's an emergency failsafe. If there's a critical failure with the central computer and it can't function properly, then the entire ship will be shut down. Then it enters the lockdown mode until it can be rebooted. All the areas are sealed in case the shutdown is a result of enemy action. So we gonna like fucking make out or what? Sounds like we can't do anything. Oh well. Yeah, she got bitch vibes. True. I mean, look at his face. What's going on here? The main computer in engineering needs to be physically rebooted to restore any sort of access. Of course, since this is a security system, you should know all this. You grit your teeth to stop yourself snapping back at Vanessa in the heat of the moment. All thought of process and procedure had left you completely. All you'd been thinking about was getting Cassie to sickbay, placing your head in your hand. You pinch the bridge of your nose and try to focus. That's right, but this isn't the order. This isn't the order to reboot the central computer given from the bridge in that situation. Why did you say we can't? Two reasons. First of all, this lockdown shouldn't affect backup systems. But for some reason, everything seems like it's offline, which means there's no internal communication system right now. Secondly, even if we did have internal communication system access to the central computer requires input codes which are known only by the captain. Or in the event the captain is incapacitated, the second in command. Vanessa turns to look at Cassandra, who shifts slightly as she continues to talk. You head back to Cassie, kneeling beside her and placing her in the recovery position. This is not the recovery position. this is the fucking getting raptured fucking vision. Feeling the cold steel of the floor of the floor as you turn Cassie over. You take off your uniform jacket and lay it over her, which currently would be Lieutenant Commander Quinn, meaning that right now both the people who know the necessary information to get the ship back up are and running are out of action. There's got to be some way around all this. Weren't you listening? This isn't supposed to happen. We should at least have the backup systems in place. Without them, there's nothing we can do except sit around and wait for the air to run out. I mean, we could kiss. My girlfriend's passed out right here. Listen, all right, listen, okay. She's not my girlfriend. I didn't choose this. I just got warged into this guy's body and he has his girlfriend, all right? If anything, it feels insincere to participate in the relationship when I wasn't even there for when we first met, okay? So listen, I am morally not bankrupt here. I am morally like in much in the black, okay? Like we're making this is profits, okay? This is what winning looks like, okay? Anyways, what about the O'Brien? Can you contact them for support? Everything is offline. What part of this are you not getting? So you kneel over Cassie, your mind races through what Vanessa has just told you. You know that she's right and that all the ship's emergency action plans revolve around the backup systems being operational. And without them online, there's next to nothing that can be done within the ship. Your mind catches on that point for a moment. You can't help but wonder whether whatever wrote that plan was optimistic enough that they couldn't see a situation where the backups failed, or whether they were so pessimistic that they felt if those systems were out of commission, there was no real hope for the crew either. Pushing that thought out of your head, you desperately try to figure out a way to get Cassie into the sick bay. What happened to the fucking music? Am I crazy? Should it's just kind of like fucking quiet, right? Is it like supposed to be like this? Did I fuck something up? There's got to be something you know about the ship that would help. And all your time you've spent working as a security officer, there's got to be something that you've picked up that would. That's it. In the crew quarters, the panels by the bunks can be removed and replaced. People use the space in the structure to hide contraband. What are you talking about? The ship's maintenance crew always maintenance crawlways are always accessed the same way, if I'm right. You head back over to the elevators, but this time instead of trying to call them, you begin to run your hands over the seams in the wall panels on either side. Eventually, you notice a gap a few inches in length. Normally, maintenance would have a special tool to access this, but you can do the same thing with. I know I've got something somewhere. Where is it? Let's see here. A key card. Taking your ID card out of your pocket, you slide it into the gap into the seam till it meets the same resistance when it's about halfway in. You slide it up and down a few times until you feel it stick on something, at which point you push harder. Suddenly you hear the sound of multiple catches disengaging, and the panel falls towards you. Taking the wall panel in both hands, you place it at the side where it used to be attached. Now, instead of a solid wall, you can just about make out an absence large enough for someone to fit inside, with a series of rungs heading downwards into a darkness which opens up once they pass by where the elevator currently sits. How did you know how to do this? This is one of the first tricks you learn as a security officer. Ship crews get very creative with where they stash things. With these panels, it makes sense that the maintenance crawlways are accessed in a similar way. Well, great. Now you can crawl around the walls in the dark. Very helpful. Dude, this bitch, what the fuck? Hey, I'm fucking cool, all right? You aren't gonna be cooler by not being like nice to me, okay? All right? People are, if anything, people are gonna look down on you. You're gonna be like, damn, she ain't even nice to Faye? What the fuck? Anyways. You grit your teeth and breathe. You haven't talked to Vanessa much since you first met, but you are now beginning to understand why she always ate alone in the mess hall. Oh, well, now I feel sad for her. If I can get up here, it means that I can get down in the central hub. From there, I can see if I can get the emergency input codes from the captain and make contact with the chief in engineering. Do you really think you can solve all this by clambering around inside the walls? Even if you can make it to the central hub, the rest of the ship will. Lieutenant Lord, would you shut up? Both of these are pretty bad. I don't want to say shut up. Keep your opinion to yourself. Thank you, Lieutenant Lord. You snap back, barely suppressing your anger at her constant pessimism. But right now, I don't see any other options except for this one. For all we know, we're the only people in the entire ship who might be able to do something. I'm not about to sit around and let everyone down. Not this time. So I'm going to leave you here to look after Lieutenant Commander Quinn, unless you have anything you want to try that you think might help. Vanessa stares at you for a moment as if weighing up what the best put down for the current situation is. Damn. Me anytime I interact with a woman. The article accelerated kicking my shit right now. Is it just like, shouldn't there be music? Hold on, I can open up. Hold on. I need to save the vibes. The game is not helping. I'm sure we'll have what do we have here? What kind of okay, let's do Gundam or do space ship ambiance to jerk it to. Okay. We got we have low hum spaceship. Okay, derelict ship. Or do we want like a low? Okay, with sci-fi ASMR. Wait, we want, or maybe we should do. Maybe instead of ambiance, let's do lo-fi. Maybe some like lo-fi shit. Lo-fi to jerk it to. Jerking it's very important. Going to make aesthetic hip hop beats. Space Lo-Fi mixtape by Lo-Fi Geek. Atlas Terminal chill Lo-Fi beats for space explorers. I'm a chill space explorer. We got Jazz Hop chill mix. Lo-Fi to study live. Space meditation Lo-Fi. Star Wars Lo-Fi. Okay, well no, we don't want to go that hard on it. Let's do the jazz. Oh my god, it's so loud. Okay. Here. Now, VOD watchers, you won't hear this because it'll be split. But just know that we're eating currently. Okay, there we go. Now, how are we feeling now? How's this go? Oh, you hear that? Woo woo woo. You know what I mean? Yeah, look at that. It's funky. Holy shit. Man, you pull up to the fake rib and this playing in the background. Don't know if we're finna fucking solve a crime or fuck. That's the kind of vibes I like to put out there. You don't know if we're solving a crime or fucking. That's how alpha wolves spend their evenings. The Cantina band music, yeah, the same one. What's that? Same song? Same song. Okay. All right, Vanessa. Instead, she heads back to her station and starts flicking switches and pressing buttons on her control panel. All right, you do that. I'll try to get the internal communication system working. Since the backup should work in a situation like this, maybe there's a way to get them back online. Get moving, or are you going to just stand around and gawk whilst I get everything done myself? God, I inadvertently get fucking hard as fuck. No, I'm just kidding. Sigh loudly as you turn around and reach out into the crawl space, grabbing a rung and then placing your foot one lower down. The alpha wolf died in the car accident last Sunday. That's the thing about the alpha wolf. There's never not an alpha wolf. The second in the command always steps up for the family. Oh my fucking god, dude. Mm-hmm. Oh, hopefully I can get things back online with Chief and the captain's help. Just look after Lieutenant Commander Quinn until then, alright? Vanessa turns away from you, continuing to adjust the inputs on the communication system. Yeah, sure. With that, you lower yourself into the darkness, taking it one rung at a time. Once you're past the stationary... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, the music started up again. Okay, we can turn that off. Okay. Okay, we're back. Shit, this motherfucker's spit, and I'm saying, hold on, let me hit this pen. Oh. This shit kind of fucking funky, right? Oh, did I not read that? Oh well. Carry on downwards. You reach behind you every so often to see if you can feel the catch system that would keep an access panel attached. After a few attempts to find it, your fingers finally brush over a catch, and with some coercion, you manage to get it to release, causing the whole panel to fall off the wall behind you and clatter onto the floor of the central hub. You step out of the crawlway, a loud banging starts from nearby. Immediately reorient yourself to face the room, placing your hand on your electroshock weapon just in case. Oh yeah, we have like a fucking taser, because we're like a cop or something. We're like a fucking professional narc or something like that. As you scan the room in the dim lighting, the banging continues, and you realize that it's not coming from anywhere in the central hub, but one of the elevators. Oh. With your hand still hovering over your weapon, you slowly move towards the noise, trying to make as little sound as possible, hoping that whoever or whatever's making it doesn't know you're there. Okay. Despite the darkness, you can see that the elevator doors are open slightly, with an inch or so gap between the two doors. As you angle yourself to try to see what's inside, your question is answered. Hansen. Okay, which one's Hansen? Hey, who's out there? Whoever you are. Help me get these stupid doors open. Whole thing's jammed. Okay, so Hansen's the guy that we hate. He's like the Malfoy. He was on our original squad, and he calls us bitch and idiot a lot. But I'm a bigger man. You pause for a moment. You haven't seen Hansen since the other day outside your quarters. I know you're out there. I heard you. Get over here and help me get these doors open. Hey, what are you waiting around for? I'll give him like a Joey Wheeler thing, maybe. Hansen starts to call out. You size up the situation with the darkness in the room. You could easily come and go without him being able to tell that's you. On top of that, it's unlikely that he'd be able to force open the elevator doors on his own. Hey, come on, this isn't funny. Who's out there? Stop chucking me around. It's petty, but part of you almost relishes the idea of Hansen seeing how it feels to be trapped and unable to do anything. Harv, are you messing around with me? I'll kick your ass. Still, he's a member of the crew, and as a security officer, it's your role to keep them as safe, regardless how much of a dick they might be. You take a deep breath and help him open the doors. You hold it for a second for releasing one long, consistent sigh. Hey, I heard you. I know you're there. Get me out. All right, Ensign. I'll take the door on the right. You take the door on the left. On the count of 3, we pull. Great. Everyone on board. And it's the Kaileki Coward. Figured you'd stop by here and find a nice little space to crawl up and hide in. Helping me out so we can trade places and you can ride it out until the action's over? You immediately begin to regret your decision. This guy fucking sucks, dog. Federal agent spotted. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna fucking die. Mark, I'm here to rat you out. I hope you paid all your taxes. Because if you didn't, I'm gonna find a billionaire and I'm gonna point at you and say many nasty things. Many, many nasty things. Hold on. Oh, hey! Juan, thank you for the raid. How's everyone doing? How was your stream? What's going on? We're slowly getting through this visual novel. I have gone on so many tangents. So many tangents that honestly we don't need to revisit on what we've been talking about, honestly. There's quite a few things. Actually, yeah, no, we've just been playing the game, really. Not really saying much other than that. But thank you for coming by. If you need to take some self-care and stuff, you don't have to stick around, you know. Streaming's a fucking rough. I know I'm pretty burnt out whenever I'm done streaming. So, if you need to, make sure you drink some water, do all that fun stuff. And thank you for trusting with your community, of course. Anyways, yes. So we're helping out. This guy's like, we're in this visual novel. Power's out. We're in space. There's Gundams. It's going crazy. We're helping basically the equivalent of Draco Malfoy out of this, out of his place, and I don't know, shit's going on. I knew it was coming. Anyways, okay. Doing this too. The stream is good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Cruz, do you want to get out of there or not? Whatever. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. The two of you both heave against the elevator's doors, which shift slightly, but not enough for Hansen to get out. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3. Boom. This time the doors yield a little more to your efforts. After they open a few more inches, you step back and catch your breath and watch as Hansen sticks his arm through the gap but struggles to get any further than that. Once more, we should have you out of there. Shame your girlfriend isn't here. At least she's got a backbone she could be putting into this. God, this guy fucking sucks, man. You freeze for a moment as all your muscles stiffen reflexively, and a wave of anger flows through you. Like, listen, I'm actually pretty chill over here, you know? I don't like this game telling me how much toxic masculinity I got in my body, okay? I know how much, alright? Listen, we all got 2 wolves inside us, right? But I got 3. and they've already eaten 4, alright? I'm full of wolves. Like, I'm just wiggling full of wolves, alright? There's so many wolves in me. You couldn't fathom the darkness inside me, kitten, okay? But, like, this is too much. Like, I'm actually pretty chill about this. He didn't really get to me. Alright? Just so we're all on the same page here. Okay, excellent, excellent. Excuse me, ensign? You heard me. She's the one of you two with any stones. If she hadn't been there to save you the other day, you'd have what? Think hard about your answer, ensign. Give me the wrong answer and you can try and squeeze that thick skull of yours through that gap without any more of my help. Forget it. That's what I thought. Now get ready. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hiya! There he is. He's got the blonde hair like Draco. This is the guy. Face not even human. He's just 3 wolves in a trench coat. That's for real. Awooga, you know what I mean? Talk about, listen, I am the alpha, the omega, and the sigma, all in one. God, I'm so about the pack. I am the whole pack. Fuck it, I ate the ops. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I've been saying that. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I think we're out of tea. Hold on. Yep, last cup. Last cup of tea. Unfortunate. But it's how it be. God, I love Dracula Flow so much. It is like a core, like I feel like you know, like if like you know, D&D, you know, you cast the clone spell and like your soul goes to a place and then like the meat goes around your soul. I feel like the vocal waves, the experience, everything that Dracula Flow is would be like my soul, and I feel like my flesh is formed around that experience in time. And like I am that manifest, right? I am Himothy. I am Himothy Johnson, director of hymology at Oxford. Anyways, it takes the two of you a few attempts, but you finally manage to push the doors open to a point where Hansen can make his way through the gap between the two of them. Free of the elevator, Hansen dusts himself down and looks around whilst adjusting his jacket. So what the hell's going on? What's happened to the ship? Why has everything stopped working? There should be backups or something, right? You pause for a moment despite having been on the bridge when everything went wrong. You probably have as much of an idea as Hansen would. Honestly, we've got no idea. I was on the bridge when it all happened. We made contact with the O'Brien. There was this flash. Then Commander Quinn had been knocked out. All the systems were offline, even the backups. I managed to get off the bridge using the maintenance crawlway. Now we're just trying to figure out a way to reboot the computer to get everything back online. Just great. I knew this ship was a piece of junk the moment I stepped on board. You said you guys had a plan to get things back up and running, yeah? Yeah, kinda. Great. You can handle that. I'm gonna go check on the crew. Have you seen Herv? No, I haven't run into them. Herv's the one that's kind of hot that I was gonna the second coming of Dracula Flow. Man, I'm the 4th rope, alright? I'm the whole 4th rope. That's awful. That's honestly, it was an awful thing. I immediately regret saying that. That's a crazy set. It is extremely funny, alright? It is, but that's a lot. That's graphic. The second coming, more like the 4th rope, is great. That's honestly peak. That's amazing. God damn. Look at that. Look at us. Look at us. look at us. Alright. Fuck. Yeah, anyways. We've helped this guy, and he's gonna help us. Even though this guy's a dick, he is pretty competent and he has survived battle, so it'd be good having him around. Okay then, I'll try their quarters. But Herv's the hot one. And it's a mystery, I believe, whether they are they are non-binary. Which, you know, part of the hot thing about the non-binary people is the mystery, the air of mystery. There's so much mystery about it, which is awesome. I love mysteries. I love puzzles. I love figuring things out. Let's find out. Anyways, moving on. With that, Hansen heads into the darkness towards the four-side thoroughfare. He stops briefly, turning to face you. Lieutenant. Thanks, or whatever. Pilot quickly turns on his heels and disappears into the darkness. Don't mention it. Okay. All right, we've saved Malfoy. So I what I want to do is go straight to the sick bay. The elevators are clearly out of action. You'll have to get things back up and running before I can get Cassie to the sick bay. I can't take the crawl space down? I feel like it'd be like I could go into the same crawl space and it'd probably keep going down, right? Alright, well, fine then. We'll go through the... So he went through the force, so I need to go through the aft thoroughfare, right? Let me see. So, we're here. Aft thoroughfare goes to engineering. We should probably start with engineering, or... We need to go to captain's quarters first. Yeah, move to the captain's quarters. Standing in front of the door to the Captain Bartolomew's quarters, you instinctively straighten up, sticking your chest out and your shoulders back. You know that your access card doesn't have the encoded permission to allow you to access the captain's quarters. And even if it did, the terminal to the side of the door is as lifeless as the rest of the ship. Instead, you bang forcefully on the captain's door and shout. Captain Bartolomew's, it's Lieutenant Holliday. There's been a system failure and Commander Quinn is incapacitated. We need you to give the emergency input codes to restart the ship's central computer. After waiting for a few moments, you press your ear up against the door, seeing if you can hear any signs of life. From experience, you know that the crew quarters doors aren't as substantial as some of the other doors in the ship, and it's not uncommon to know the exact schedules of other crew members based on sound alone. Captain, it's emergency! You wait a little while longer, but still don't hear anything. Damn it. Slamming your fist on the captain's door in frustration, you turn back. You'll figure out. You'll have to figure something else out. Okay, so this isn't gonna work. Is there like? We look at something here. What about? Oh, what if we go into the Mrs. quarters? How we figure out something? Bridge. We can get those codes. Cassie's quarters. Chief's quarters. Okay. Okay, so this isn't working out. So we'll need to go to engineering then. As you leave the central hub and enter the long corridor that compresses the aft thoroughfare, the first thing that you notice is the sound of your steps on metal flooring ringing out and echoing away down the corridor. Normally, the vibrations from the engines would dull this noise, and it would be barely perceptible over the low and steady rumble. You got to the point where you didn't even notice the constant noise down at this end of the ship, but now that the corridor is silent, its absence hits you. Okay. Engineering. The end of the aft thoroughfare, where the corridor would normally transition from corridor into the engineering department, instead you're met with a substantial blast door as the word engineering is stenciled into it. You run your hand over the surface before rapping on it with your knuckles. Rather than a low ring which would indicate it being relatively thin on this door, returns a higher pitched noise indicating that it's significantly thicker than normal. Unlike the rest of the doors in this ship, which are designed as entrances and exits, you can tell that this one exists more to block one section off from the other. This is unfortunate. You instantly dismiss any thoughts of forcing it open. It's likely that even the contents of the armory couldn't shift it. After a minute or two of fruitlessly inspecting it, you shrug to yourself. Only thing you can do right now is hope that the chief is nearby. Hey, Chief! You pound on the door with your fist, hoping that the sound makes its way through. Chief, can you hear me? Continue to pound on the door and yell, stopping every so often to hear if there's any kind of response. Chief, I'm out here! Chief, hey! After a few minutes worth of attempting to make contact, you stop and flex the fingers of your right hand, cracking your knuckles to try to dismiss the discomfort. Given the size of the engineering department, you begin to think about how close the chief would need to be to even hear you, and the odds of that happening. Before you can resume your attempts through though you hear a dull relative thudding coming from the other side. It's Morse code. I don't know Morse code. Chief, can you hear me? I'm out here. The call pressing up your ear to the blast door, you hear an answer. Instead, you just hear the same dull, repetitive thudding. At first, it seems random and erratic, but the longer you listen to, you begin to realize there's a pattern. It's Morse code. That's great, but what does it mean? In defeat, you slam your fist against the door one more time. Chief, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'll try and find a way to get in there with you. At least I know someone's in there. There's got to be some way I can get in touch with them, send them a signal. Maybe there's something I haven't thought of yet. An emergency communication system? Something that's not tied to the ship? Think. I mean, it's... Well, so what do you guys remember what it was? Was it long, short? Is there a way for me to through the terminal armory door? There's absolutely no response. Looking at the terminal scene, there's no location that's working at all. Figures if everything's shut down, this wouldn't work. No sense to waste time around here anyways. I mean, it's Morse code, right? How would I... Okay, so we're gonna have to figure something else out. Central hub, okay. Let's try to get into fire control, maybe. Like everywhere else on the ship, so far you've met with an unresponsive terminal and a shut door. You know not to expect much, but you try anyway, knocking on the door and calling out. Hey, Gunner D's, can you hear me? Wait for a response, but don't feel particularly worried when one doesn't come. Knowing Dylan, he's probably not realized anything has happened. I don't think he'd be much help even if he could hear me. At least someone's probably having a good time during all this. Sounds like gravity's working. Wait. Hold on. I have an idea. What if can we get into Cassie's quarters? And then, like, go through the wall into the captain's quarters? Any chance to be enough copy of the input codes in there? Don't dwell on this so long as a quick inspection of the terminal next door should... Okay, yeah. Can we get in there, though? Well, what am I supposed to do, then? I think that's a good idea, though. Okay, we could try for mess hall or the hangar. I mean, maybe with no gravity, there's something we could do. Hangar has a bunch of tools, so maybe there's a tool in there we can use. The double-sized door that make up the entrance hangar remain steadfastly closed by your best efforts. Although the terminal to either side is dead. Oh shit. What's going on here? Oh, it's pill time. If you need to take your pills and you haven't yet, be sure to take them. There's a public service announcement from Faye Holiday, known epileptic. Okay. Oh. Although the terminal to their side is dead, just like all the others, you attempted to open the double doors through brute force since the hangar seemed like your best bet to access some helpful equipment. They had, however, remained inert against your best efforts to pry them open using your own strength. Unsurprising, but frustrating. Even if I managed to get these doors open, there'd be another set of waiting for me at the bottom of the staircase. Maybe we should go out, and this would be way harder in low gravity. You pause for a moment in thinking, but can't think of any way around it. Let's try somewhere else. We should go to the airlock. Airlock, because there's a manual. As you enter the airlock hatch door looms in large darkness. A shiver runs through you and you rub your forearms. It wasn't something you'd noticed until now, but as you feel the goosebumps that cover your skin, you realize the ship's temperature has now dropped noticeably. I've got to find a way to get things up and running again. I have an idea. I want to use emergency space chutes for use in the event of ship depressurization failure with the life support systems or a crew can abandon ship. We got distress beacons and close-range radios installed for rescue situations. Hopefully I can get this solved without needing extra air supply. O'Brien's probably just out of reach of short-range radio. If we were closer to Jupiter, we could probably get a signal. Signal, that's it. That must have been what the chief was trying to tell me. You grab the handle on the suit's container and twist. The metal in your hands is cold to the touch. An uncomfortable reminder of the ship's decreasing ability to support life. So we can get this, we can get communications going, we can go outside with the portable access thing, we can airwalk over to the hangar, or wherever we need to go, get in from the outside, get in, and do things that way. Alright, that's how we navigate a spaceship, okay? I'm running an alien TTRPG campaign, okay? I know this. These are things I know. That's why you want Faye Holiday on your crew, on your space crew. Alright? I'm creative. I think outside the box, okay? You grab the handle in the suit's container. Yeah, right. Excellent. Once the lock is undone, you open the door, embracing the suit with your left hand, you grab the radio with your right. As you pull it away from the suit, you flip through the radio over and examine it. Bottom half of the device consists of a pistol grip with a secondary microphone and speaker which allow it to be used separately from the suit. As you investigate further, you realize that your thumb is resting comfortably on a push-to-talk button. Top half of the unit's underside has been backlit by an LCD screen showing the current frequency, its turn to, and battery level. Below the screen sit a few ambiguous buttons, whilst the side of it is a dial for tuning and a power switch. Turning the radio in your hand, you find where the cord that tethers the whole unit to the suit connects and unscrew the attachment point, allowing the cable to spring back towards the suit. You quickly extend the telescoping antenna and flick the power switch, which causes the sound of whirring static to fill the previously silent room. Then, slowly rotating the tuning dial, you work your way through the frequencies until a familiar voice comes out from a tiny speaker. An emergency broadcast from Chief Engineer Mackenzie Cathy's on the JFS Gundog to any JFS Gundog crew members or any JCF ships nearby. The Gundog has suffered a complete systems failure and assistance is needed to get them back online. I repeat, this is an emergency broadcast from Chief Engineer Mackenzie Cathy's on the JFS Gundog to any JFS Gundog crew members or any JCF ships nearby. The Gundog has suffered a complete systems failure and its assistance is needed to get them back online. Chief, this is Lieutenant Holiday, reading you loud and clear. I've managed to get an emergency radio from one of the suits in the airlock. I'm able to get around the thoroughfare and to the bridge, but I can't get anywhere else. It took you long enough. Don't they teach Morse code in basic training anymore? You're just about to push the button to send your response, but the chief cuts in. Anyway, you're in touch now, and that's what counts. You said you could get to the bridge, is that right? That's right, Chief. Then get back up there and get the captain to give me the input codes to access the main computer so I can get the ship running again. Slight complication, the captain's taken sick. She's not in the bridge. Classic Bartamuse. Then get back up there and get Lieutenant Commander Quinn to give me the input codes. She's out of commission too. She collapsed at the same time the ship's power went out. Realize your thumb allowing the chief to broadcast, but where you expected a swiftly delivered alternative, instead you get is radio static. Chief? Nothing's ever easy, huh, Lieutenant? Who's currently on the bridge, then? That'd be Lieutenant Lord. Well, she's the commanding officer on board right now, I guess. You're gonna want to get up there. I've got an idea, but it's not something I can authorize. Your grip on the radio tightens as a sense of apprehension grows within you. You don't know what the chief has in mind, but if it requires the authority of the ship's senior officer, you know that it's got to be something dangerous. Realizing you've been holding your breath since the chief's last message, you breathe out and push the button on the radio side to send your message. Copy that, Chief. Heading up there now. Radio in hand, you quickly make your way back from the airlock into the central hub and then head straight for the maintenance crawlway. Takes you a moment of groping around in the darkness to find the ladder rung before you're on your way back up to the bridge. As you climb each rung that you grip and is cold to the touch, and the air that you breathe has a brisk chill to it. You know what this means, but for the time being, decide to push that thought of your head. You've got other things to focus on. The climb up seems a lot shorter than your original climb down, and you soon emerge back on the bridge. Vanessa swivels in her chair and paces over to you. So, did you get in touch with anyone? Kind of. You bring the radio up to your face so that the microphone is level with your mouth and press the push the talk button with your thumb. Chief, I'm back on the bridge with Lieutenant Lord. Releasing the button, you walk past Vanessa, handing the radio over to her before heading towards Cassie. Vanessa looks from you to the radio with a mild bewilderment before the chief's voice sounds out from the speaker. Lieutenant Lord, this is Chief Engineer Cathy's. Do you read? As you kneel down by Cassie, you check her pulse and temperature, as well as doing your best to tuck your jacket around her. The way the chief addresses Vanessa catches your attention. You hadn't heard the chief being that differential towards anyone, even the captain. I hear you, Chief Cathy's. Captain Bartamuse and Commander Quinn are both incapacitated, so I'm in command of the Gundog until such a time as they can return to duty. Understood? You frown slightly, hearing Vanessa assert her position over the chief like that. Although she is the ranking officer in this situation, you'd not heard anyone on board pull rank in that way, especially on Chief, who you were under the impression enjoyed the respect of everyone on board, including Hansen and Herb. Yes, ma'am. Good. Good. Now have you got a plan, Chief Cathy's, or has Lieutenant Holiday brought me this radio so we can have a chat about how nothing's working on your end either? As you stand to turn around to face Vanessa, you catch the last few moments of a distasteful look she'd been making at you whilst your back was turned. And you do your best to bite your tongue. What's with this bitch? Huh? What's her problem? I'm charming. I have charisma. I have riz. I'm oozing with riz. I am just leaking riz right now, which is God. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I need to pee. I'll be right back. I'll just let you stew on that for a second.
Okay, I've returned. I am back.
Okay, what time is it? Okay, we got about 10 more minutes of gaming. Gamers. Hold on, let's get in here. You stand in front of Vanessa, right. Yes, ma'am, Lieutenant. Holiday has explained to me that both the captain and the Commander Quinn are out of action. So I'm aware neither one of them will be able to give me the input codes that are required to reactivate the central computer. We know that Kathy's what's the solution? The only hope we've got right now is that the captain has copies of the documents that contain the access code in quarters. If someone can get in there, they can get the codes and tell them to me, letting me reactivate the ship's systems. If we'd been able to get into captain's quarters, we'd have done that already. But the whole ship's in lockdown and there's no way to get in there. You notice the slightest pause before the chief responds. You could be projecting, but you get the impression that she's just as fed up as you are. Not quite, Mom. Although all the terminals and most of the hardware on the ship is dependent on the central computer, we've got a tool that we can use when something needs to be disconnected from the system. We'll use it for maintenance or debugging the PST or Portal subterminal. It's effectively a standalone power pack with a microcomputer built in that provides enough power to activate the hardware attached to the terminal. I'll let us get into the captain's quarters, and then from there we can get the codes to start the computer back up. So where is this PST? It's in the hangar. We can't get into the hangar either. I know you're stuck in engineering, Kathy's, but the story's the same for the entire ship. The silence follows longer this time. That's true if you're trying to get to the hangar from the inside the ship, Mom. But the Gundog has two entrances that can be activated entirely manually. The main onboarding airlock and the hangar crew airlock. If someone left the ship via the onboarding airlock, they could make their way to the crew airlock for the hangar and re-enter there. See? That's what I said. I said this. This was my plan. I thought of it immediately. I didn't even have to come up to the bridge. If that was me down there, and Chief was like, yo, I got a plan, but we need to talk to the boss, I'd be like, fuck the boss. I'm doing the plan. I'm already one step ahead of you. I'm already putting the suit on. I'm already at the manual disengaged lock. I know how this goes, alright? We don't need to loop Vanessa in. Vanessa fucking sucks. She's a bitch. She's the worst, alright? We both know that. It'll save us a big conversation where we both get, freaking frustrated with this lady because she's freaking out, alright? And I'll just spacewalk across, open it up, slip on in, get what we need, get out, grab the codes. We're all good to go. Anyways. Then they could get the PST and make their way through the ship as normal. I see. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chief Engineer Kathy's, but aren't yourself and Cadet Grange the only crew on board qualified for an extra vehicular activity in space? And you're currently stuck in engineering whilst we can't get in contact with the Cadet Grange to just bring us the PST? Yes, Mom. You begin to feel a knot in your gut and internally curse at Dalton for not having picked up enough of the Chief's know-how to have found an emergency radio of his own. And policy dictates that all EVA needs need to be commanded by an operations officer. The knot in your stomach tightens as you take a deep breath in. Vanessa's eyes are now locked on you. Yes, ma'am. The slightest hint of a smile forms in Vanessa's face. Well, Lieutenant, looks like you're going for a walk. You've seen this coming as soon as the Chief had begun outlining the plan, but you've been hoping that there had been some extra part that hadn't been revealed yet. Something that would allow you to stay on board. Faced with Vanessa's directness, the knot in your stomach tightens further. A sense of nausea rises from your gut. Fine. Some people took well to space walks. Some even enjoyed them so much they'd take on careers in colony construction and repair, where they'd spend more time in the vacuum of space than they did inside the colony or ships. You were not one of those people. You only ever left the confines of a ship or colony a few times in your life, and almost all of those have been evacuation drills that you'd been through in school, or during citizenry courses. On every occasion that you could remember, you'd reacted badly, but managed to keep it to yourself. Something about being out in the void and an attachment clip or handrail way from drifting off into endless nothingness of space had always filled you with dread. Yeah, honestly fair. That's fair. That's strangely based, honestly. Strangely based. I will say, yeah, that tracks, actually. That tracks pretty good, yeah. The knowledge that you were a slip away from disappearing forever, irretrievable and helpless. But despite all that, you knew full well from Vanessa's discussion with the chief that there was not going to be any way around doing this, and right now you were this ship's, Cassie's, only hope. As much as you hated the thought of it, you pushed back against the fear that had been rising up inside you. Taking a deep breath, you resigned yourself to what you had to do. Fine, I'll do it. The chief can walk me through everything that I need to know on my way over to the airlock. The dashing security officer diving headfirst into danger. Isn't he great, Lieutenant Commander Quinn? So selfless. Vanessa rolls her eyes, covering her mouth with the back of her hand and putting on a mocking tone. Oh, my hero, so brave, going into space to save us. Only you can... You snatch the radio off Vanessa and turn your back on her, heading towards the maintenance crawlway. At this point, you've had just about all you can take of her, so the sooner this situation is resolved, you decide the sooner you can go back to avoiding her. Damn. Oh, quit making a big deal of this with all your huffing and puffing, Lieutenant Holiday. From what I've heard, hanging out in space is something of a pastime of yours. That's fucking bitch. What the hell? No, now we're having PTSD flashbacks. Oh my gosh, it's so inconsiderate. With that comment, you feel like your heart dropped out of your chest. You quickly spin back to face Vanessa. Lieutenant? Reining in the flash of anger you just felt, you silently shake your head as you turn back around and grab a hold of the first rung of the crawlway's ladder. Chief, I'm on my way to airlock now. Walk me through what I need to know. Wait. With one hand still on the ladder's rung, you pause and turn around. Yes, Lieutenant Lord? You just about managed to ask through gritted teeth. Don't you think you're forgetting something? Doing your best to suppress the urge to scream that you can feel building inside your chest, you pause for a moment and stare at Lieutenant Lord, trying to puzzle over what kind of mind game she's playing. Lieutenant Lord, if there's... Before you finish, Vanessa rolls her eyes and turns her heels, walking back over to Cassandra and squatting down. You almost yell out when Vanessa lays her hand on Cassie's hip, but you stop when you see her withdraw a key card from Cassie's skirt pocket. Holding it between her thumb and forefinger with a flourish, she waves it at you as she stands up and walks back over to you. The central computer can only be accessed by the captain or members of operations. Good luck getting in there without this. Vanessa casually tosses you the card, which you grab out of the air. You got Cassandra's key card. Excellent. You turn the card over in your hand a few times before pocketing it. But Chief said that the PST was used its battery power to open. I can see that you and her... I can see what you and her see in each other. As if hooking a battery up to a door would get you around the ship's security systems, you're still gonna need to have the right authority levels to get through. Honestly. At this point, your jaw is clenched so hard it feels like your teeth may crack any second. But with this cold chill of the ladder rung reminding you just how dire the situation is, you turn back around. Thank you, Lieutenant. You just about manage. Still there, Chief? I'm heading to the airlock now. Okay. Have you got the radio coming through your helmet speakers, Lieutenant? The Chief's voice fills your helmet with a sound quality somehow worse than the speaker on the main radio unit itself. Loud and clear, Chief. You respond, securing the radio on the suit's breast panel. You've got the emergency suit on and sealed? Yeah, currently breathing in the suit's oxygen supply. What now? Do you see the access panel next to the internal airlock hatch? The spacesuit's helmet is attached to the rest of the suit in a fixed position, so although you turn your head to check, all you can see is the helmet's interior. You turn your whole body in exaggerated motion to look for the emergency access panel and spot it on the other side of the hatch. I see it, Chief. I'm heading over now. Alright, you'll need to remove the panel in the same way that you did the one on the bridge. Once you've got it off, you should see a large handle. Cranking that lever operates the manual override that will open the hatch to the airlock. Understood. Although you'd had to learn to operate the airlock manually in basic training, you didn't feel that now was the time to dismiss the chief and act like a know-it-all. She was likely getting her fill of that from Lieutenant Lord. Alrighty. Well, with that, I think we will end for the day. We've made a lot more progress. We made it to chapter 4, and we're getting ready to do the airlock walk. We're going to get the power back online, and we're going to see what's going on and what's happening. And once we figure that out, it's going to be pretty, I don't know, probably good. We'll figure it out when we get there, right? But I appreciate everyone coming by. Appreciate seeing everyone. Thank you again, Juan, for the raid. Always appreciate seeing everyone coming through. And I'll catch you guys next time. The next time I stream will be... I will be on Juan's stream on Friday, it seems. I think we settled on Friday. So if you want to see me, I won't be streaming it, but I will be playing the game with them, enjoying a fun time. So you guys can catch me there. I probably won't be live tomorrow, and then Saturday I work. So after that, it'll probably be Sunday, unfortunately. Yeah, today's Wednesday. Tomorrow I might